Okay, guys, today we are talking about a 5-year visa-free escape plan. If you want to get out of the USA today without any special visas or permits, we're going to show you how. Let's do it.
Yep.
Hey guys, it's Paula and Natasha with Nomadic-AF.
And today we're going to be talking about the USA. And as we all know, it has turned into a disaster, right?
Yeah.
And if you are anything like us or anything like all the people we know, you're ready to get the fuck out of Dodge and not deal with the stupidity anymore. And we want to let you know it is possible. We
Yeah.
did this 13 years ago. We followed most of this plan. It's even more relevant today.
Yeah.
There is no reason you have to stay in the United States. We have a 5-year escape plan, visa free. You don't need any special visas. You don't need residency. You don't need anything. And
Yeah.
it's possible financially.
Yeah, if you think traveling full time is expensive, you are so dead ass wrong.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, you're not paying like rent and mortgage and car payments and all of
Utility
this
bills and
nonsense that you
everything.
pay in the United States.
Our monthly budget, I'll bet, is half of yours, even though we travel nonstop. And this
Yeah.
is so inexpensive and doable that you can be gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to do is we are going to look at countries that offer long-term tourist permits, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to bounce you from country to country. You don't have to even get on a plane if you don't want to. That's how easy this is.
Yeah, we're gonna go step country by country and tell you how to get there and when and how long you'll be able to stay.
Yep. All right, so let's get into this 5-year visa-free escape plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get started, this is basically the route we took when we left 13 years ago with some modifications.
Yeah, except this is going to be without border runs because we did with border runs, and again, that's kind of an outdated thing now.
Right, it is, because countries aren't allowing. A border run is when you just use up your tourist visa, you run to the border, and you come back hours later, and you get a whole new visa. That's not working anymore.
No, it's not.
All right, so let's look at this 5-year escape plan. What we're going to do is we are going to start you in Mexico.
Yeah, we love Mexico.
We love Mexico. Very close by. You don't even need to fly here, but it's only $50 to $100 to fly here.
Yep.
You can drive to the border and walk over. We're starting you in Mexico because you have a 180-day tourist permit right when you get to Mexico. You can leave the United States and be gone 6 months without any special paperwork.
Yep.
None.
Super easy, and it's the same time zones and all of that. You can figure out your little side hustle if you don't have a full savings right now and get you started for the rest of your legs.
Right. It'll take you 6 months to get all your shit together in Mexico, and it is a great country. You can stay at the beach, the mountains, wherever you want. And it's so stinking easy to get from parts of Mexico to parts of Mexico. You can fly for like $20 or you can bus it for 5 or 10, you know?
Yeah, and this is a 5-year escape plan, so we'll give you countries and countries, but you're welcome to stop as long as you want along the way if visa permitting.
Yeah, visa permitting. So again, you get a 180-day tourist permit in Mexico.
Yep.
There's your first 6 months of your 5-year escape plan.
Yep.
Now, from Mexico, you're going to move into Belize. You can either take a land crossing on foot,
Yep.
a $20 fare. I don't know how much the ferry is from
It's
Cheddar
not
Ball.
much. Yeah, it's not much.
Or fly. It doesn't matter. But you're going to go from 6 months in Mexico now to Belize.
Yeah, you can walk through no man's land like we did.
We don't suggest that. We've done this one. That's a different video.
Yeah.
But in Belize, you get a 30-day tourist permit, but it's renewable 5 times. I think it's around $100 per month to renew it.
Yeah.
But again, that's another 6 months in Belize.
Yeah, that's a whole year between Mexico and Belize. We're right there.
Yeah, so you've been gone a year. You don't have anything left to do with that craziness going on in the United States. You can totally just gather your wits and breathe a little bit. And
yeah, put the phone down and stop doom scrolling and enjoy the Belizean beach instead.
Yep, so there's a year of your 5-year escape plan just between Mexico and Belize. It's going to cost you next to no money because the cost of living is so low in both countries.
Yeah, it is.
And you can do all this just on public transportation. You don't even have to pay for a plane ticket so far.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
Right.
From Belize, we're going to go down and we're going to go to the C4 countries, and this is Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Honduras.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna get you from Belize, and we're only putting these countries in now. This isn't a long-term tourist permit. It's
Right.
kind of short at 90 days, 3 months basically.
This is more of a travel part of your trip.
Yeah, we're keeping you on the road. You're not gonna have to fly anywhere. You're gonna go right from Belize to Guatemala, which
Right.
is like a $30 transport bus, right? It's just gonna take
super
it
easy.
super easy. Once you're in the C4 visa, it is only 90 days. So you've got
all four
for
countries.
all four countries. So yeah, so you've got 90 days to leisurely stroll through these countries. We've been to all of it. Well, no, we haven't.
We haven't been to Honduras or El Salvador.
Right. So we spent a lot of time in Guatemala and a lot of time in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
Well worth seeing, and honestly, 90 days is barely enough to get through, but that's going to get you another 3 months on the road.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're going to go through, you're probably going to end up in Nicaragua, which is what we suggest. We absolutely
We love Nica, yeah.
And you can just take the chicken bus right to the Costa Rican border. We've taken it 50 different times. It's
Again, this is where we used to do our border runs from Nicaragua to Costa Rica, but that's probably a thing of the past.
Yeah,
now.
we used to go have lunch in Costa Rica, then turn around and get another 90 days in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
They're not allowing that anymore.
I don't
But it
think
doesn't
so.
matter.
Because you're not doing it.
You're not doing it. Okay, so you just walked over the border from Nicaragua. You spent your 90 days on your tourist permit there in the C4. You're moving into Costa Rica. Again, this isn't a super long tourist permit, only at 90 days.
But it gets you from A to B.
But it gets you moving through without any plane tickets whatsoever.
In Costa Rica, you get 90 days.
Yeah,
Another 3 months.
Yeah, and Costa Rica is well worth enjoying. It's on this little route. You never have to take a plane. It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
And again, there's buses all over the country. You don't have to even get on a single plane, not even from the United States, on this whole trip.
In Costa Rica, and so far we've got you up to 540 days abroad with
over a year.
No tour, or just on tourist visas alone. Yeah.
No special permit, no special visas, no residency.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yep.
All right. From Costa Rica, you are going to move right down on the bus into Panama.
Yeah.
We've lived in Panama also.
Yeah.
Love it. It's great.
We've taken this bus.
We've taken this bus. We literally have taken this bus.
Yeah, we have.
You've got the Pacific coast. You've got the Caribbean coast. You've got Panama City. You've got 180 days in Panama.
Yeah, 6 months.
6 months. I mean, by the time you leave Panama, you'll be gone from the United States for 2 years now, and you haven't got on a plane. You spent half as much money as you would just living in the United States, and you're learning a new language, a new culture, new food.
Yeah.
And
Panama has some really good food.
It does too. It really does. Not as good as Mexico.
Have a lot of coffee plantations as well, and a really cool mountain towns.
Yep.
Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah. So, and that's going to finish up the Central American version of this. Now, here's something we put on this list because this is something we would do now, but you can just skip this one and lengthen your trip in another direction.
Yeah. So this isn't something we have done personally, but we know that it is doable.
Right. So from Panama to Barbados, it's just basically a little flight. I mean, it's not a cheap flight, but it is a flight to Barbados.
Yeah.
So Barbados is right there between Central and South America. You'll just fly into Barbados, and then you'll go to South America when we talk about it. Barbados, though, gives you 180 days also.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Now, it's supposed to be renewable for another 180.
Okay.
But nothing I've researched, I've never heard of anybody doing it. So I don't know how hard it is.
Okay.
But once you leave Central America, you'll just hop over to the Barbados and the Caribbean, right? And hang out in the Caribbean for 6 months, visa-free, no residency.
Work on some of that income, your side hustle, getting that income built up.
Right. Now, you're in Barbados for 180 days, living the beach life. When that 180 days is up, you've been gone nearly 3 years from the United States.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah, and you're not the only... By that time, Trump will be gone. You might want to just go back to the States.
Yeah.
But you probably won't now that you know this life is doable and less expensive than your life in the States.
Yeah.
So, like we say, this Barbados trip is going to be a little pricey because you got to fly back and forth. You could have gone...
Yeah, but when you say pricey... You mean pricey for what we normally pay? Like someone going from Columbus, our hometown, to Chicago would probably pay more for their plane ticket to do that than to go to Barbados.
That's true too. That's true too. But if you don't want to go to Barbados, you're already in Panama, which is the country before Barbados. But you're not taking a land bridge or a land trek into South America because that don't exist.
No.
You've got to go through the San
The
Blas.
Darien Gap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't walk through the Darien Gap. I do
No.
not suggest it.
No.
Not in that direction, especially. But you're going to take the boat around the San Blas Islands and you're going to land in South America. We suggest starting in Colombia.
Yes.
We love Colombia. It's, aside from Mexico, I think it's one of our favorite places to live.
It absolutely is. I adore Colombian culture, the food, just the landscape. It's just
Amazing.
It's a great, great country. And they give you 90 days initially, and then you have the option for renewal, correct?
Yeah, we renewed.
Yeah.
The last time we did it, we renewed it the day we landed.
Yeah.
So we got our 90-day tourist permit. We got online, asked for a 90-day extension, and we got approved within 2 hours.
Yeah.
And gave us 180 days in Colombia.
Yeah, I will note that you can only have 180 days in Colombia for the entire year.
Calendar
year.
That's
yeah.
right. I should have mentioned that too. That's very important.
Yeah.
So per calendar year, you can still do 90 days in one year and 90 days in another.
Yeah.
But now you have 90 days in the country. You're not getting another 180 for that year.
Right.
Right. That's a good point. I should have brought that up. But anyways, you get almost 6 months in Colombia, okay? So by the time you leave Colombia, you've been gone 1,000 days from the United States. You've spent half the amount. No shit. You have no idea how good it feels not to
Have
live
that weight lifted
in
off
the
your
States
shoulders.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's huge. Let's keep going through South America. South America is awesome. Now,
Oh my God.
from
Yeah.
Colombia, you've got 6 months. Really, you've got 180 days, so that's very important. 180 days in Colombia. Take the land crossing right into Ecuador, right? You've got 90 days in Ecuador.
Okay. 3
with
months. Yeah.
3 months, but another 3 month extension. You can just
Oh.
extend it for
Okay.
another 3 months. So it
Yeah.
gives you another 6 months
Perfect.
in Ecuador.
And that's guaranteed, correct? It's a
Nothing is
guaran-
guaranteed, but you
Well-
can do it. But who knows?
Yeah.
You know, it's like saying 180 days in Mexico is guaranteed. Who
Okay.
knows?
It's highly likely.
It's highly likely, and it will cost you, some money, but not much, not anything like
Exorbitant,
$100,
yeah.
right? All right, Ecuador, another 6 months, right? Now you're on like 4 years almost, or maybe even a
Yeah.
little over, right? So
Yeah.
once you leave Ecuador, you're gonna head right to Peru. It's
Mm-hmm.
another land crossing. Peru is 100% on my bucket list. So I'm gonna get me some of that damn ceviche. I
We
can tell you
haven't
right
been,
now.
Yeah.
So Peru,
Peru's the one with ceviche that has the potatoes in it.
yeah, I
Okay,
know it's a
yeah,
little weird.
it's weird.
It's weird for Mexico, for living in Mexico. 'Cause
Yeah.
our ceviche.
You can't beat
If somebody
Mexican
served me a
ceviche.
ceviche with potatoes, I'd be like,
What the?
What
Are
you
you
doing?
Peruvian?
Yeah. But in Peru, again, another 6 months, 180 days. Like, this is no visa, no special visas, no residency, no permits, just the tourist visa you get when you cross the border.
Yeah.
Another 6 months, you're gone.
It's automatically
Well,
there.
the last country that you're going to visit on this list is going to be right from Peru, walking into Chile. Right? Chile is another 90-day visa, a 90-day tourist permit
Okay.
that is extendable to 180 days.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Chile too.
I have too. It's right after Peru. Trust
Yeah.
me. So that's another 6 months right in Chile. Now, from the time you left the States and until the time your tourist permit expires in Chile, you've been gone 4.5 years from the
Yeah.
United States. You've got your side gig, your side hustle is flowing, you're making money, you don't have to rely on your job back home.
Yep.
You can do this all over again. And from there, from Chile, hop a flight to Mexico City, get that 6 months again, and that's going to finish out your 5-year
Escape plan.
escape plan from the United States.
Yeah.
It's less money than living there for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You're going to see culture, lots of culture, because there ain't culture
Yeah.
in the United States, I can
Yeah,
assure you.
yeah.
The food, everything is better when you're gone.
Yeah, and traveling full time will literally be cheaper than probably the mortgage that you pay right now in the United States.
I can tell you, we rely a lot on house sitting as we travel. So this year,
that kind of dictates where we go.
yeah, but not you. But this year, we have house sat 7 months this year,
Yeah.
and we've never spent more than $600 a month.
Yep.
I mean, that's your latte
And
budget.
that is including food, including lodging, including buying new clothes for our next destination, everything all in $700 a month maximum.
Maximum. This
Yeah.
can be done. And if you're tired of living in the U.S., if you're tired of the bullshit that's happening there, it's not going to get better.
No.
It's not. in any way, shape, or form going to get better. It's only going to get worse.
Yeah, guys. So if you want to get out, definitely like and subscribe to our channel, because we post stuff like this all the time. Some inspirational stuff to help motivate you to get out of a situation you no longer want to be in. So definitely subscribe for more of this stuff.
Yep, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Lates.